So if you're wondering why I'm wearing the same clothing as the vlog, that, how many of these do I need to actually stack? Hang on. Okay, if you're wondering why I'm wearing the same, let me turn the sound off on my phone, clothes as what you just saw in the vlog for today, it's because this is the same day. I want to apologize about the messy background. I was actually going to record this on the porch, but literally like 2 seconds after I started recording, the neighbor walked out, and this is not a story that I feel like venting to the neighbor. It's something the neighbor doesn't really need to know. So you're stuck with the messy bedroom because it's too hard to set it up in the living room. There's not enough space. And anyway, so on with the video. So I want to make this video just in case it can help one person, like it helped me, because when I was, you can probably already tell by the title of this video, but when I was contemplating whether or not I wanted to do this, I was frantically searching YouTube, like trying to find other people's experiences with it, and there was none to speak of. So I thought that maybe I can actually at least give you an experience. And I feel like I need to also just put this, should have just done that from the beginning. So a couple of days ago, I was having a really, really bad day related to just everything going on with the pandemic, and my center, you sound a little nervous to talk about this. I don't know why, it's nothing to, like, I don't know. Anyway, so my sister sent me the number to the Disaster Distress helpline, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the number on the screen right here. So I'm gonna put the number here for a second, leave it up, and this is available to everybody within the US for free. And I'm also going to go ahead and put, there's also something you can text. So this is the number you can call, and this is the number that you can text. So there you go. And I'll put it down in the description as well. So my sister sent me that, and basically what it is it is a helpline that's been around since 2011, and it's for helping people through disasters, through natural disasters, like some of the stuff they listed was like Katrina, the Boston Marathon bombing, Ebola outbreak, and coronavirus outbreak, and then also like man-made disasters like shootings and stuff. And I had never heard of them in my life. I didn't know it was a thing until my sister sent me it. But yeah, I was like, well, this could help, but I don't know if I really want to like do that. Like, this sounds bad, but I never saw myself as a person that was like, oh yeah, I don't need to call those you know, those hotlines or whatever. And so I kind of was just kind of like brushed it off, like, yeah, it's good to have, but I don't need it. Like, it's not like I'm depressed or anything like that, just kind of anxious. And so I kind of brushed it aside. And then today I had another really anxiety-inducing day. I had just a lot of fear over having to fly next week and having to pack for that, and I've kind of been living in this bubble of denial. And so I just kind of like, I don't know, it was just basically I was at the point of a panic attack. And so I went out to the island outside here, and I listened to some music, and I just sat down and kind of watched the water, but it wasn't really helping that much. So then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna call. I'm just gonna, you know, that's not gonna hurt anything. And I can say that the reason I was afraid to call was because I had this image in my head of like me calling, and then like 5 minutes later this SWAT team shows up at my door and like drags me away as I'm screaming against my will. It's stupid. But you know, it's what it was. So it's the honest truth, that's what it was. So So anyway, it actually ended up being helpful, and I'm glad that I did it. So I want to kind of like give a rundown of kind of what happens, in case there's anybody out there like me that wants to but is too afraid to. Like, I was so afraid I put it off for days. Like, yeah, it was bad. So like I said, they call it a helpline, not a hotline, that is related to disasters. It's 24/7, 365 days a year, and basically I think most of it is just kind of like they let you talk to them. And so what happened when I called, and I stared at the number for a good like 5 minutes. I was just like, do I really want to do this? Like, do I want to invite the SWAT to my house? Like, anyway, so I stared at it for a while, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna press it. And then once I pressed it, I just locked my phone and put it next to me, and I was like, okay, just wait for somebody to come on. And so basically all that happens when you do that is she answered the phone. She was like, you've reached the Disaster Distress helpline, like, how can I help you, like, what's going on? And I just told her, like, I have to travel and it's kind of giving me a panic attack, and I'm worried about having a panic attack at the airport, and worried about catching COVID, and just that kind of stuff. And she asked me my name. I said Liz instead of Elizabeth. I don't know why. I just felt more comfortable not giving her my full name. I don't know, but I said Liz. She asked how old I was, and she asked what state I was calling from, and that was it. Like, that was the only questions that she had, which I liked, because it was like I could kind of remain anonymous. Like, I wasn't giving this lady my backstory of life. And so and then she just kind of listened to me, like, explain why I was having anxiety about all this. And I told her, like, I was worried about my friend, and just all the stuff. And so she kind of, after I did all that, she kind of like just kind of acknowledged that it was a lot at one time. And then she asked me, like, what were my plans for staying safe, and just kind of went over that. And then it wasn't a very long call. It was only like 15 minutes. And then she, I don't even remember all of it, honestly, but she was just like, she went over my plans for when I was staying safe, and she was like, this is all you can do, and you're doing everything you can. And then she asked me, like, what coping methods I had, and I told her I journal, because that's what I do. I write in my diary. And she's like, just keep doing that. And then she asked, like, my support system. I was like, well, I talk to my sister and my friends a lot. And it was just like very, I don't know, not open-ended, but just like very generic questions. But it was just nice to have that that connection, that yeah, this is hard, what are you doing about it? And just telling me, like, yeah, you're doing all you can. And the part that really helped me the most was because I'm terrified of flying because of possibly catching COVID, but I'm also terrified that I'm going to be terrified at the airport and, like, just have a meltdown, and everybody's going to, like, stare at me. And I think that partially stems from actually a year ago today, when I had I almost fainted on the plane, and, like, everybody stared at me, and it was quite traumatizing. So I think I'm just afraid that I'm going to have a panic attack, and somebody's going to notice, and everybody's going to stare at me. So I asked at the end of the call, I was like, if I start, like, freaking out at the airport, can I call back, like, just to have that, because it's going to be like 5 o'clock in the morning, you know, nobody's going to be awake, besides my dad, who drops me off. Nobody else is going to be awake. My friends aren't going to be awake, my sister's not going to be awake, my mom's not going to be awake. Like, I can't just call them. And so I was like, if I start freaking out, can I call back? And she's like, of course, just don't hesitate. So I just wanted to put this out there to, like, if there's anybody out there that is having emotions, that sounds bad, having anxiety or fear or depression or whatever it is from COVID, that I think that this can actually be, like, really valuable. like I said, I was never that person. I usually am always like on the optimistic kind of side of things anyway, so I don't like asking for help. I don't like admitting that things aren't all peachy and rosy, and so I never saw myself as that person, but it really, really helps. So I just wanted to spread a little bit of awareness and like put it out there. If there's anybody out there that like needs just someone to listen without judgment, and someone just to, like, it's easier to tell things to a stranger than it is a friend or a family member, because you can just be bluntly honest and they're not going to care. They don't know who you are. Not that they're not going to care, that sounds bad, but they don't know who you are. And, you know, and so yeah, I just wanted to spread a little bit of awareness about that and just give my personal opinion on it, that no, the cops are not going to come busting down your door. You know, I was texting with my sister about it for a while. I was just like, you know, I want to call, but like I don't want to like come back from the island and there's like 5 cops standing at my door. Like I don't know why I was afraid of that. It was just a thing, and it's not gonna happen. It's it's not gonna happen. The police are not gonna show up at your door. So so yeah, if you feel like it'll help you, then you know, I think you should. It's not like, what it is basically to help people in the moment. They're trained crisis counselors, so they're not like, you know, you should do this, like, you know, I don't know. They're there to help you in the moment and to help you cope with the moment and let you explain and get a little bit of feedback, but they're not going to give you like advice like you should definitely do this or you should definitely do that. Like, it's just kind of a mutual conversation. So yeah, I'm gonna put the number up again here one more time. And yeah, I just wanted to give my experience, because I know when I was thinking this through, like, I wanted to find a YouTube video that was going to show me, like, that was gonna like, this is how it's gonna be and this is what it's like. And I know everybody's experience can be different, but that was my experience, and I think that even if everybody's experience is different, it's nice to have somebody's experience to know. Like, I was walking into this unknown. Like, I had no idea what to do or what it was going to happen or what question she was going to ask me or what it was going to be like, and it was helpful. It was helpful. So so that's my experience. I hope it can help you guys. If this video reaches even one person that feels better for knowing or calling, then I think that is good. That's my intention here, to help, because COVID is nuts. Like, let's be honest, 2020 has been a year of disaster. Like, I was watching the 2020 ball drop the other day, and it was like, this could be an episode of Seconds from Disaster, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Like, this year has been so much, and so I'm glad. Like, it makes me feel better going into the airport just knowing I have that. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna need it, because hopefully I won't have a meltdown, but I'd rather not. I'd rather avoid all that, but knowing that I have it just makes me calmer. Like, because I can hide in a corner and text or talk to somebody. If I was at the airport, I'd probably text and not have to like handle it by myself. So so remember, guys, you're not alone. COVID will end eventually, at some point. You know, I thought it would be over by now. That's not gonna happen, but it'll be over unless you're in New Zealand, in which case it is pretty much over. So congratulations, New Zealand. I'd love to visit right now. You probably don't want me, but so yeah, it will end, and it will get better, but in the moment, if you're having a panic attack or you're just having a bad day or you're just feel like you can't handle it anymore, then I think this is valuable, like, resource. So just wanted to share that story with you guys to hopefully help somebody, and know that, you know, it's not as scary as I thought it was going to be. So I hope you guys are staying good out there. My favorite saying right now is hope you're staying safe and sane, because like we're trying to stay safe, but sometimes losing that we can lose our sanity. I've lost it many times. Well, let's just say one day I got so bored I counted the walls in my house. Like, I forget, I have like 9 outside walls and like 15 inside walls, I think. Random factoid for you guys. So anyway, this video is long enough, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. I need to go take Panda outside, and I'm gonna take a bath and wind down for the, I have an aunt on me, wind down for the night, and I might just upload this tonight. I might not wait till tomorrow. I mean, this was kind of like gonna replace the vlog tomorrow, because I was just gonna take the day off. Because not much is going on tomorrow, except for I am going to be doing the last round of Lightning Turbo Trivia. They are doing their last one tomorrow, so it's kind of sad. But if I can make it as a top 5, I can win a prize. So we'll see. At least then I don't have to worry about like trying to keep up with it while I'm in Arkansas and at doctor's appointments and stuff like that. So maybe it's a good thing it's the last one. But yeah, besides that, there's not going to be much going on tomorrow. I'm just going to work on my book and do normal quarantine life things. So so I might just upload this tonight, and then I'll decide if I want to vlog tomorrow or not. Yeah, I think I'll upload it tonight. I think I'll put it up after I take a bath, and if there's not a vlog tomorrow, then this replaced the vlog. If there's a vlog tomorrow, then this is an extra video. We'll just look at it that way. So anyway, so stay safe out there, stay sane out there, and know that it's okay to reach out sometimes, and that you're not alone. So I'll see you guys in the next video, whether that is tomorrow or Thursday, I'm not sure. I'll see you then, and for now, I guess, bye.